Welcome back to Serenity. My name is Sarah and I talk all about tea here. And as you just saw, I have some fun tea to talk about today, and that is the DAVIDsTEA's summer subscription box. This is the first subscription box that I've received. This is actually the second one they've put out, and I'm pretty excited for this. This is their summer box, and I actually saw a spoiler on the teas that were in it, and I immediately ran and re-signed up. So I'm kind of excited to see what's in here and what these new teas are like. It's a decent sized box and it feels fairly heavy, so we'll see how much is in it. I like that they've used a unique box for their subscription boxes, but they kept true to the beautiful teal color that they use. So let's open this up right away. I'll show you the opening and then I'll put it on my lap. Oh, cool. See if you can see this. Came with a bunch of teas and some teaware. Looks like they're summer iced tea mugs. I believe these are the color changing ones. I'm definitely keeping the teal one for myself. I'll probably share the yellow and green. Oh my goodness, so cool. Okay, so before I dive into it, I'll kind of show you what's in this box. They do a bunch of steeping instructions on the actual packaging. So it tells you basically how to steep every type of tea. There's white tea, green tea, traditional Chinese green tea, traditional Japanese green tea, flavored matcha, oolong, black tea, pu'er, mate, rooibos, and herbal tea tisane. I never know if I'm saying that right or not. Is it tisane or is it tisane? Can someone please correct me? I'm pretty sure I tried to listen to that word on Google and heard it different ways, so. Oh, and then they have a bunch of instructions for matcha down here. That's kind of cool. All right, so let's pull these out one by one. First things first, they're iced tea mugs, or I guess not really mugs, cups. I heard rumor last year that these smelled really weird, so I guess we'll see. Oop, dropping the straws. Kind of smells like plastic. Love this one. Love this color. I'm pretty sure that these change color. I'm not 100%, but I think when you pour cold liquid into them, their logo actually changes color. Really cool. That's nice. That'll be nice for summer, especially because they come with lids and reusable straws. So cups, lids, and straws, all color coded. So if you have people over, you don't have to worry about whose straw is whose or whose cup is whose. I used to collect wine glasses in different colors for that exact reason, but now the place I bought them from went out of business. Pier 1. They had such amazing wine glasses. They were so pretty. So pretty cool. I love that they actually sent legit teaware and not just like one thing. This is a whole set that you can enjoy with people. Very good choice, DAVIDsTEA. I really like that. Okay, so for the teas that I got, I'm pretty excited about this. I'm actually gonna open up a few of them. First one, and I got this in my DAVIDsTEA care package. I loved it, immediately went out and bought a tin, but that is Hibiscus Splash. This tea is delicious. Pink pineapple punch is how they describe it. With sweet pineapple, tangy hibiscus, and tart cranberries, this fruity caffeine-free blend tastes like an all-natural tropical punch. Since I've actually tried it before, this one is just so good. And they give you a whole 25 grams, which is a really good amount of tea. You can then try this multiple times. Because if you think about it, a bag is 50, so you're basically getting a whole half bag in this box. That's pretty sweet. I'm gonna pull out the ones that I have first, and I'll save the brand new to me teas for last so I can open them up. I'm very excited about this. So the next one, and I have this one, is Blueberry Fields Forever. I actually did a review on this last fall in my blueberry patch. This is a fairly nice tea. It's a lot more tea-like. I typically like dessert-style teas or really, really fruity teas. But when you feel just like an oolong with a blueberry base, this is a nice one for that. The way they describe it is a whimsical and vibrant blend of blueberry, elderberry, pea flowers, pomegranate blossoms, and sweet floral violets, resulting in a mix of sweet and tart notes. That's one thing that really intrigued me about this tea was the use of violets in it, because I didn't have any other teas with violets, and I thought that was really fun. So if you want something a little bit more mild-mannered, a little bit more tea-like, Blueberry Fields Forever is a great option. And who doesn't love a good oolong? So those two I have. I think there's a couple more in here that I already own. Oh, just one more that I already own, and all the rest are brand new to me. Next one is Strawberry Lemonade. This is one of my very favorite lemon teas by David's Tea. This is so good. This past weekend, I actually filmed a tea tasting on strawberry lemonade and actually made a strawberry lemonade with it. So keep your eyes open for that. It was a pretty well-received recipe. I made it about 3 times in a row because people were enjoying it so much. This one's so great. How do you make lemonade even more delicious? Just add sweet, juicy strawberries. Then turn it all into the sweetest, most citrusy iced tea ever. And they really, really rang true with this one. It's lemony, but it's also tart and sweet, like strawberries. I think they use the hibiscus to kind of give it that tart vibe that hibiscus does. It almost mimics fresh strawberries a little bit, so I think that's why they often use it in their strawberry teas. But delicious, delicious tea. I'm happy to have more of this one. I've used up most of my bag. I think I have one more bag left. When I allow myself to make another purchase, I'm gonna get some more of this if it's still around. I'm hoping it is. Again, 25 grams. Really nice amount of tea. Okay, now for the new ones, and I'm gonna open them as I go through it. Oh my goodness. Okay. I'll grab this one first. This is a pu'er, and it is called Bumbleberry Burst. Very, very interesting name. I don't actually know what a bumbleberry is. Is there even such a thing as a bumbleberry? Or is it made up like a snozberry on Willy Wonka? Whoever heard of a snozberry? I'm gonna open this up and see what it smells like right away. So I ordered these little scissors on Amazon thinking they were pretty in gold, and they're like tiny little trimming scissors. I thought they were big scissors. Part of the problem with ordering online, you don't know what you're gonna get for real. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Wow, what is that I'm smelling? Very, very, very fruity, but also I can smell the ginger. It almost tastes like candied ginger. Oh, they do have candied ginger in here. Lots of fruit and a little hint of that gingery kind of spice almost. I have a feeling this is gonna make an absolutely excellent iced tea, but I'll most likely try it hot first. I try almost all my teas hot. And a pu'er, that's interesting. All the pu'ers that I have are like very rich, like very desserty. I don't think I've ever had a berry pu'er. So that's gonna be very different for me. A medley of fresh berries, tart hibiscus, and metabolism boosting garcinia on an earthy pu'er base. You're in for a fruity treat. I don't know what garcinia is either. All these new ingredients that they're introducing me to lately. Very exciting, really cool. Okay, next one. When I saw the sneak peek, this tea is kind of what got me ordering because of one of the strange ingredients in it. This is Maui Madness, Hawaiian Sunset in your mug. And the thing that is so interesting about this one is it has purple sweet potato in it. I thought that was very strange and very amazing. And it also has kiwi. So I don't know how potatoes and kiwis are gonna go together, but I have faith in David's Tea. Let's open this one up too. Okay, let's see. I like that they put purple sweet potatoes in a purple package. I love when color things match like that. Really, really good. Very, very tropical. The very first thing that speaks to me is the pineapple. Very strong on the pineapple. You actually see the purple potatoes in there. They're very purpley. I don't know if you know this about me, but I actually grow a lot of veggies. And if I can get a veggie in purple, I will grow it in purple. I have purple fleshed potatoes. I have purple string beans, purple peppers. I even managed to find a kind of purpley blue tomato. They don't taste the greatest though, so I probably won't plant them this year. But purple, my favorite thing to grow veggies in. And they gave me some purple sweet potatoes. That is so interesting. I actually just planted my purple potatoes last weekend. I even have pink ones too. And when I say pink, I don't mean like the skin. The actual flesh is pink. And if you fry them, you can trick people into thinking they're meat. It's really, really funny. Here, try this sausage. And then they stand there chewing it for a while and they're like not able to figure out what's happening. Like, why does this sausage taste just like a potato? That's because it is one. I'm very, very pleased with this one. This has an extremely appealing smell. From sweet pineapple to tangy and citrus orange peel and purple sweet potato, escape to your own beach getaway with the most refreshing tropical tea ever. I would say this is probably the most tropical smelling tea I have. I have a few tropical style ones like Coco Colada, but I think this one might even top that. I'm not sure. Pretty amazing though. Maybe I'll have to do this into some sort of fun tea cocktail. I have so many ideas for those and so little time. Okay, next one. This one here is a returning tea, but I've never actually tried it before. So this is new to me, and that's Pink Flamingo. So this is Florida Flashy, citrusy, tangy, and sweet. So I'm gonna also open this since it's new to me as well. And I love smelling new teas. It's like one of my favorite things to do. So exciting. Let's see what Pink Flamingo is like. A lot of tea in this one. Some of them, the bags seemed really empty because they're heavier teas. This one has lemongrass, which often fills the tea up a lot because it's a very, very light ingredient. I love lemongrass. It's one of my favorite tea ingredients. Ooh, liking that too. Jeez Louise. So, so good. Very, very citrusy smelling, like almost grapefruit juice. Is there grapefruit in this? No? Eucalyptus, that's what's hitting me. The eucalyptus is giving that like refreshing smell that grapefruit does. Eucalyptus, lemongrass, apple, carrot, hibiscus, blackberry leaf, beetroot, orange, and tangerine. I said those all out of order. I don't know why I read it that way. Just my brain decided to do it. Really, really nice. I can see this being good hot or cold. For me, I like pretty much everything hot, as I mentioned. My sister loves everything cold. I bet she'd like this one. She bought a whole bunch of country lemonade because she likes lemon teas as well. And I think she's been mixing most of her teas with juice. This one I think would be really, really good with kind of, I don't know, a sweeter lemonade. Maybe like a raspberry or strawberry lemonade. Or maybe even like a small dash of fresh grapefruit. I bet that would be delicious. Really, really nice smelling tea. Can't stop saying that. They're all just like knocking it out of the park here. Next one, new to me as well, Peach Zing. Opening it up right away. Let's see. Very peachy. This is a heavier tea, so it didn't fill up the bag quite as much. You can see, kind of partially full. But there's big chunks of what looks like dried peaches, so we'll see. What do they have in here? Candied ginger. Oh yeah, I can smell that. Yeah, they have actual peach in here, so it smells delightful. The ginger gives it that kind of, I don't know what the right word is, not spicy, but drawing a blank on how to describe what it is that I'm smelling. Hydrate from inside with a modern melange. I don't know what that word is. How are they doing words? I don't know. Of invigorating ginger and flavorfully ripe peaches. Sweet yet sharp, the super smooth iced tea smells as good as it tastes. That's exciting. Sometimes you get teas and they don't 100% smell like they taste. So you'll get this impression in your head and then you'll taste it and you'll be like, oh, that wasn't what I was expecting. That kind of happened with me with Blueberry Fields Forever a little bit because it smelled like very berry and fruity, but it tasted very tea-like, which is not a bad thing, just not what I was expecting. Now for my last one, and this one I'm pretty excited about because I've had my eye on it since they released it and I just haven't made any purchases recently. I've put myself on a buy ban until I can actually open all the boxes that are sitting upstairs waiting to be unboxed. I know that sounds bad, but like I went on this big buy splurge. I think I was just really bored and lonely. And so I would kind of sit online late into the night, building up a DAVIDsTEA cart. And then the next morning I would just pull the trigger. I was like, not really thinking it through. But I got some cool things coming. So, and I mean, it lasts forever. Well, not forever, but it lasts a long time. So I'm hoping eventually I'll be able to sip down some of my stuff. This last one though, oat milk latte. I love making lattes, and the fact that it actually has the name latte in the tea makes you realize that, okay, I'm gonna try this as a latte. It's not even a question. From sweet, rich oats to a roasted coffee flavor, power up your day with this all-in-one latte featuring creamy oat milk notes, mate, and chicory root. Okay, we'll see. Let's see if it smells like what I'm hoping it smells like. Oh, I just got hit with some of the smell even before I opened it all the way. Oh, that's really nice. It smells very similar to vanilla cappuccino, just more oaty. Vanilla cappuccino is definitely very vanilla and coffee forward, but there's a lot of coffee smell in this. This smells really good. Has brittle pieces. I love my brittle pieces. Oh, it has some rooibos, but it's considered a mate. Interesting. Coconut rasps, coffee leaves, black tea extract. Interesting. It smells amazing. I think this one will probably make an absolutely fantastic latte. And because they gave me 25 grams, I think I can probably try it each way, especially if I do my cold steep method, which uses a lot less tea. That's kind of exciting. I will try to get that out for you sometime in the near future. Coffee creamy sweetness. And it's creamy, robust, and rich. I think out of all of them, I like this one the best because I know that it's the kind that I always reach for. I love having a really large variety of fruit flavored teas, but I reach for the rich ones way more. So I need to try to remember that as I'm making my big hauls all the time, that if I'm gonna really like load up on a tea, stick to the rich kind, because that's what I drink almost every day. With the exception of Gratefully Yours. I drink that tea all the time for some reason. I love it. And the last thing in here, and I left it for last because I'm pretty sure there's a lot of descriptions in here, is the Tea Tasting Club book. This thing is pretty cool looking. Welcome to the Tea Tasting Club. Like, they really didn't go cheap on this. This is like really cool, a lot of stuff in here. So first they go through and kind of talk about each of the teas that is in this box, which is really cool. And then if you like it, they give recommendations on other ones that you should try, which is very smart as well. Tea 101, ready to become an iced tea aficionado? You've got questions, we have answers. And then they talk about iced tea and then how to make it. That's kind of cool for some newbies out there. I actually have this DAVIDsTEA steeper, not the pink one, just the normal white one. And I find I only use it when I want to make a latte in the moment, because now I'm mostly doing cold steep versions of my lattes, but this is a great way to do one if you have someone show up and you were not prepared. You can just make a quick latte. It takes about 10 minutes. And then they go over all the different ways of making tea, all the different kinds of tea. They also explained it on the box like I showed you, but this is a little bit more handy. And then they do how to make iced tea, and they give you instructions through it. And then summer recipe ideas. Popsicles, that would be fun. Iced tea magic on the go. Oh yeah, so these are color changing mugs. Just the logo changes, yeah. Ooh, cool, the pink one gets the teal. I think I'd like that. That's kind of sweet. And what is my tea sign? Okay, I'm a Sagittarius. I'm Maui Madness. When the traveler's itch becomes a frenzy, you know you can find the restless Sagittarius on a plane headed straight for adventure and new experiences. This time, our cheerful Sagittarius is Maui bound and excited to learn more about the ingredients that make this tea so unique. Purple potatoes. I mean, I love purple potatoes, and I used to be a travel maniac. I started traveling at 18 and didn't stop for about 10 years. When I finally got my really good job and can't really leave anymore because work holds me hostage. Well, not hostage, that's probably a little bit extreme to say, but sometimes it feels like it. And then they have a fun little crossword. If you want to be like Stanley from The Office, if you need to drown someone out. Oh, and then they give you the answers right on the back. So if you're getting frustrated, just go and cheat right away. And then the rest is French. So, oh, I guess if you disassemble the box, you can do the same crossword down in there. Oh, I guess it's not really crossword puzzle. That's not the word for it. It's find the words. It's like a word search. I guess that's what it would be. Not a crossword puzzle. I know my things. And then it lists out each of the teas that came in this box down on the bottom of the box. I'm keeping this box. I really like it. It's cool. It's similar to the kinds that I used to get when I used to sign up for FitFab I decided to cancel that because I was getting a whole lot of stuff I didn't actually use. All right. Well, let's get these in pretty color order. How about? I don't even think I can fit all the tea in my hands. There's so much tea here. I'm really surprised at the size that they gave. I know that I saw the other one and I didn't really pay too much attention at the time, but I assumed like maybe 14 grams. So awesome. For 25 grams each, you're basically getting 4 full bags of tea, plus something cool, plus free shipping. I think this is really good for the price you pay. A really fair price, in my opinion. So, a gigantic handful of tea, pretty fun. I'm looking forward to trying these. In my opinion, I think DAVIDsTEA really knocked this box right out of the park. Like, I'm impressed with this. I don't know if most of you know, there was a lot of controversy over the first box since it was kind of essentially a box aimed at introducing people to DAVIDsTEA. I actually had signed up for the box, but I got that weird cancellation glitch. And then just before I got the cancellation glitch, I saw a leak on what teas were coming. And I was like, I have every single one of those except for one. So then I just let the cancellation glitch stay. I just didn't re-sign up like a lot of people did. Because for me, I have a huge, huge stash of tea and I didn't really need 25 grams of 7 teas I already had. The only one I didn't have was the strawberries and cream, which I now do have. I've purchased it since then. So I think that box was great for first timers of DAVIDsTEA, but I was really hoping that the boxes would be a way to have like your long-term fans get small samplers of a whole bunch of new teas that they're releasing for the season. And I feel like that's what they did with this one. Out of all those teas, I only owned 3 and I haven't even tried the other 5. Never even tasted them, even the returning one. And I just think that is such a good idea because now that most of the stores are closed, we have a way of getting to sample their teas at a reasonable price and finding out what we like. Plus, I really think it's cool that in that little booklet, they went ahead and kind of told you what other teas you should try if you enjoyed that particular one. Really good idea. So all in all, I think DAVIDsTEA just did a really, really good job on this one. Plus, really decent teaware, like 4 whole cups. I think that's really cool. So thank you DAVIDsTEA for putting out a really, really cool box. I'm so glad that I saw the leak of the upcoming teas and managed to subscribe very quickly. I subscribed, I think, the day before they started shipping out. So I actually received this last Tuesday. I just haven't had any time to open it until now. But I'm a little bit behind everyone else, but that's okay. I hope you enjoyed this unboxing. I definitely had fun doing this one, especially with the brand new teas to me. Very, very exciting. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to like and subscribe. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Stopped right at the right time. I think my neighbor's doing his lawn.